What's going on, everybody? My name is Swole. Today, we are doing a beat breakdown for Early Bird, songs by John H. Bravo, featuring Blxck Kxng, first song on the project Bravo Bash, and we finna get straight into it. I know if you hear this little feedback, I'm doing this in FL Studio, and I don't know how to set it up like how I do in Pro Tools so that you don't hear this feedback, so I could mute it, but it's too many buttons to press and I'm gonna forget and I'm gonna start talking, and so just fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna mute the mic on and off for when I'm talking and for when I'm not talking though. So yeah, I'm just gonna play the beat for y'all real quick and then we're gonna start, getting into it. Let's start there. I also wanna note that I haven't like fucking looked at this beat since I exported the files for it to mix it. So kind of going to be going through this together. I don't really remember what I did for certain stuff. So, but we'll figure it out. Let me make sure switch the screen. Blam, blam, blam. All right. Make sure that's recording. We good, you good. Let me start it from the 10 up. Here we go.
Swole made this shit. It's on here cold as fuck for real.
Damn, I was talking again, didn't press the button. That's pretty much the flow of the beat. I'm going to go as in depth as possible, so we're gonna get very familiar with this thing. Don't worry. So the first thing I did is I made this loop. Let me play this loop for y'all. I'm gonna make this a little larger. I'm gonna play y'all the loop and then I'm gonna show y'all kind of how I made it. But let me just play it real quick. So you know what I'm saying? That's how the loop is going. Damn, I forgot to mute the mic, but fuck it. So how I did this is I'm gonna go to this pattern and play the pattern of the stuff that I just played. See, I use a bunch of absinthe, some Nexus. Let me play that real quick. Okay, my computer's freaking out. Take off some of these plugins. There's plugins on these 808s that I use that well no, they're already bypassed. The fudge. What's going on? Why is it doing this? I mean, that shouldn't do anything, but I don't know. But first thing I did is I played this piano. And when I made this beat, I literally was just going in like I'm just gonna make a loop and I'm gonna flip it and see what the fuck happens. Like I didn't go into this with no idea already. I was just like, shit, I'm just finna fuck around, you know what I'm saying? So I played this piano kind of thing. We got that. And then let me fucking do like that. And this is just basically playing the same pattern, but a little lower or something. Little ARP. Make sure nothing else is here. That's it. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just played all of that and fucking that's what it sounds like together. As you can see, I adjusted the volume of some of these a little bit in here, you know, just to kind of get a little balance thing going. And then I adjusted it even more. These are those tracks right here. I adjusted those a little bit more in there, so yeah. I don't know why the fuck this shit is acting like this. Oh, it's probably because all of these VSTs are playing and they are taking a lot of energy from the computer, and then I got Streamlabs going, so maybe that's why, because all of these are playing. But let me see on this one. I didn't do too much. I just did some EQing on these. A little compression on this one. What's this one? One thing also to note, when I make beats, I don't think about mixing at all. Now, I kind of am mixing, but I more so think of everything as sound design. Like, I don't give a fuck what's going on. I don't care if it's fucking out of phase. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just fucking doing what feels right in the moment. And I'll think about all that mixing technical stuff or whatever that. I'll think about that later. Right now, when I'm making beats, I'm in straight creative mode. I don't care about none of that extra stuff. So if you see something crazy, hey, it is what it is. Yeah, so all of these really I just did some EQ. Like I might have I kept the reverb on everything probably. Um this is yeah, these are the effects and stuff. I probably did mess with some of the effects on some of them, but I probably kept all of the effects that the plugin excuse me has on the sound. Just manipulated it a little bit. Then I messed with the panning on here, and that was pretty much it. That was my loop. I was like, okay, that's what I got. So let me see. I probably just recorded that into Edison, and then so if I go to these parts right here, so if I come down here, this is the loop. But you're hearing it with these effects. You're hearing it with RC20 on it. So let me. sounds cool, right? But then I just fuck with it. Like some of them I stretched them, some of them I made them smaller. I just randomly did a whole bunch of stuff and then just started fucking around with it. Like I just flipped it. I basically sampled the loop like a sample you would sample from an old record or something like that. And I just started just messing with it. So that's slower and that's faster, and it's just a bunch of different ways I stretched it, and then I just put some RC20 on it. And this is what I did on there. Nothing too crazy. You know, everybody know about RC20. Wrote off some low end, you feel me? And really that's the loop. The thing about it though is just how I chopped it up and stretched it and just kind of went crazy with it. Also, I got this RC20. Wait, I might have fucked something up. Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, so I only used the RC20 in the beginning. Didn't even realize that. Forgot about it. I just used the RC20 in the beginning, and then after that, I just let it be what it is. Yep, that was it. So after I made the loop, chopped it up, made it into sections. Like you got an intro section, you got the verse sections and the hook sections and all that kind of stuff. To where the loop is a little different, just chopped differently. I probably went to. I have no idea what the fuck I went to. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what I did. But I think I might have did this bass. So for this bass, right now I just got a little EQ on it. Looks like a high shelf and low shelf, a little low pass. But this is a bass from Purity. Let me go to. Oh, maybe I could just go with patterns. Damn, I'm slow right now. Okay, so let me play this pattern of this bass. So obviously, I did some fucking shit to this bass. I use this plugin. This is one of my favorite effects. Where the fuck is? Oh, I had to delete it. I don't. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. But I use Guitar Rig 5. I think Guitar Rig 6 or maybe 7 is out now. But I fuck with Guitar Rig heavy. I use Guitar Rig on here. Even on this setting, I have what I use. I have Guitar Rig 5 Rotator. It's one of the presets on the plugin, and then I just adjust it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just find a preset that I like, or certain modules of a preset that I like, and I keep that, and then I might just add a few other ones and just kind of fuck with the sound until I find something that I like. But so I turn that sound, I play it one more time, what I turned into, what's now in the beat. So I'm gonna play this one more time and then play how it sounds now. Sounds way cooler to me. Love that. And then, saying like a little bit of EQ like I was saying earlier. So we got that. So what did I do next? added the flute. So that's the flute. Played it. I'm honestly surprised I did not mess with the velocity, or I didn't play this with the velocity on the MIDI. But there feels to be a little bit of velocity in it when I mixed it, so I don't know. But anyway, so I added this isotope vinyl. I don't know what I was going for with this isotope vinyl. Maybe just a little. Oh, I just messed with the warp a little bit. Little wobble, little feel, a little flavor to it. Same thing with the picture. It kind of gives it a little wobble, a little feel to it. It makes it less digital. Like this digital flute is just one note that's just playing one note. When you add these things to it, it kind of makes it a little wobbly, a little like it's not just playing exactly that note. It's kind of, you know what I'm saying, as if a human was playing it. Or, you know, when a human sings, they sing on key, but it's not exactly that. You know, it's adding a little bit of movement to the sound. And then I probably did the same thing with the retro color with this RC20. Yep, and then I got a little. I'm sending it to a little bit of reverb right here, where it flew just a little bit of reverb, but that didn't make it to the mix, so whatever. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. What's next? What we got next? Hi hats. Ain't nothing too crazy, you know. Mess with the velocity a little bit. You feel me? Give it a little bit of a feel. Only thing I did on here is a little bit of a high pass with this, I suppose. See, I don't even know what the fuck I like. What? I just be doing random stuff, but it's some kind of a high pass situation. Let's see what we got next. Oh, it's another hi hat pattern. Okay, so I probably just switched up the hi hat pattern for a different section. Oh. Yep, another hi hat switch up. Okay, started adding the clap. So let me go down to this pattern to where all the drums are. If you, so I didn't explain my like how I set everything up, but I got this red track right here. I kind of have a template for when I start making beats, just so I can be organized and kind of move quick. But I don't really try to move fast when I make beats. I just try to get like the best idea that I can make. but underneath these red, in between this red and this orange, it's all melodies usually, all melody type stuff. And here it's all like sound effects. In the blue, it's all the bass. Purple, kicks. And this green, just all the rest of the drums, all the perk stuff, percussion stuff, and all that stuff. So down here in this green, we're gonna find these claps. It looks like the claps may be here. So I got this. Got that right there. Got that right there. Literally didn't do anything to them, just a little bit of a level stuff. And then what else we got? Open hat. Yep. So we got claps, we got hi-hats. Got a little open hat action. What else we got? Add a snare. Whoops. Where that snare at? Where's pattern 8? I think it's right here. Oh. Nothing on that snare either. What else we got after that? A little rim. Well, that's pattern 9. Right, sure. I feel like there's another. Okay, whatever then. That thing, which is pattern 10. Yeah, that's what I saw up here, I guess. Pattern 10. Pattern 10? Yeah. Just putting it together, just creating the vibes. Then what we got right here? Okay, then we came with the 808. And I added decapitator. You can see I tried some other things, but I wasn't really feeling these things, so I just, made them inactive. Oh, excuse me. Oh. And then another 808 pattern. Another 808 pattern. Another 808 pattern. another one. Okay, that's it. So I'm gonna play these in context. This is also something that I do a lot. I switch up the 808 patterns. I'll make one and then I'll duplicate it, and then I'll just switch it up. I'm gonna play this with everything that I've talked about so far, so we kind of see how those work together. Maybe I'm gonna play it from this is the 808 pattern right here, by the way, this whole little track. I was talking and didn't have the mic on, but that 808 in the verse, it just kind of carries the song through the verse and just adds some extra, I don't know, some extra vibe, some extra flavor, man. It just feels better like that. I don't think about this shit too much. I just fucking go with what feels good. But I added a little reverse 808 in certain spots, so I'll go to that. It's the same 808, just reversed it, and that's interesting. I think that I printed this 808 with all of these effects, like with all of this stuff on here. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what's this extra 808 right here. I probably was just doing some experimentation or something. I don't know what that is. But I printed it with all of this stuff on here probably, so that's why there's nothing on here. But yeah, a little reverse 808 in certain parts. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Little 808 vibes right there. Here we go. What we got next? Then I went to the kick. Let's bring that guy up. Just a little extra impact halfway through the hook, and then I bring it in at the end of the verse right here. Then it plays through the whole hook. I bring it in again in the verse right here, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But the kick pattern is the same. It's that same pattern. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Uh-oh. That might be it for all the pattern stuff. Okay, so after that, let's see what we got in here. I'm going to just start from the top. So I added whatever this is. Oh, a little thing I do with the hi-hat sometimes. I just kind of warp the hi-hats and just make them sound weird sometimes. Let me just do this. Yeah, I don't know. It's basically like a tape stop effect on the hi-hats. Sometimes I do that. Damn. I didn't mean to do that though. But whatever this is, oh yeah. A little sound I got from somewhere special. It just hits on every other clap just to give it a little more feel, a little more emphasis, you know what I'm saying? Very subtle stuff, just a very subtle feel stuff. Then I added this. It's kind of low. It's meant to be low in the beat. I guess I'm maybe messed with the pitch or the time of it a little bit. Maybe chopped it up and sampled it like this. I don't fucking know what I did, but it's a little shaker. I'm gonna turn it up right here real quick. Yeah, that's all it is. Let me see if I did anything to those sounds. A little bit of EQ to that. I honestly didn't really. Let me just check. Let me check, make sure, because I don't remember. Oh, I put the picture on the symbol and some. That's interesting. Okay, let's see what the symbol is talking about real quick. I don't know. I don't know, man. Put the picture on there. Maybe it gives it a little wobble, a little feel or something. Same thing with the warp depth right there. Then a little bit of some little EQ. I didn't do anything to those. A little low shelf on that clap. High pass on that hi-hat. A little low shelf and low pass on these clappers, which I will go over in a second. High pass and low pass on there. Basic stuff there. That's the tag. So let me go to these little clappers right here. Yep, those right there. I'll play that. So yeah, honestly, that's the meat of the beat. That's pretty much everything right there. The only thing that takes it over the next level is the sound effects, the progression stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff that really makes it a movie. You feel me? That really creates it and turns it into an atmospheric experience, like a real fucking something you can see and feel. You know what I'm saying? Because when I just play this like this, also the mix too, because this kick ain't hitting like how it needs to hit, and you know everything ain't really going the way it needs to go. When I make beats, I don't really, like I said, I don't mix my beats, and I know I need to, but I just don't think in that way, you know. So if I do mix my beats, it's like another day, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna do it while I make the beat, because I'm thinking about just creating an idea that communicates like emotion or makes me see something or feel something. I'm not thinking about fucking, oh, the kick is like out of phase with the 808, or it's like, I'm like, fuck that. Like we'll deal with that later. But I'm just feeling this shit, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm adding the sprinkles on top of the ice cream type shit, you know what I'm saying? So let me see what this is. I'm gonna take the tag out real quick. A little reverse cymbal kind of thing. And then we got this sound. We got this little shot. Little stuff like that. And then we got the tag, of course.
Swole made this shit. It's on here cold as fuck for real.
And what's this right here? This subtle feel thing. Play that real quick. Right before the clap. It's kind of almost acting like, a lot of times people put the open hat like tsk, tsk. That's kind of what this is doing right before the clap. So if I go like, you feel me? It's kind of giving that effect, but with this instead of using the open hat. Got another little shot, right? Oh snap! Another little shot. Right before there. Subtle stuff, and that pretty much just repeats in certain spots where I needed to, you know, in the hook, at the beginning of the verse, where the hook comes back, and the same, you know, it's pretty standard. And then at the beginning, I add these, you know, because again, I'm trying to paint that picture, and I actually named this beat Tumbleweed. The song ended up being called Early Bird, but the first thing you hear is like a rooster. Let me just, and as you can see, I got these old noises. Nobody don't snitch on me. You feel me? I just got those in there and I panned them around. Let me go to the mixer. These are all of these right here. Panned them. However, I might have panned them a little differently in the mix. Then I just put a little EQ on them at the end like that. And you feel me? That's what we got. So let me just shit sounds low as fuck right there. But when the song gets mixed, oh, it's probably because this right here. Yeah, so in the beginning, I got that RC20 on the loop, and I got the volume down lower. So when the song comes on, it's like, you know, the energy just pops up. You feel me? Yeah. So that's pretty much the beat. You feel me? Like nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. I'll make sure I went over everything as far as how I, you know, affected stuff. I don't really. Oh snap! I do what I feel needs to be done to communicate the emotion. Oh, on the kick. Okay, I didn't go over what I did to the kick. Let me go back to the kick. You can just play this. I mean, that kick sounds pretty good, not gonna lie. There's a subtle difference, but honestly, now that I'm listening, I feel like there might be a little more thump in the previous kick. But maybe I just wanted, maybe I was doing this against the 808 and I just wanted it to poke out a little more over the bass or some shit. I don't fucking know. Maybe that thump to me was clashing with the bass and it wasn't feeling right to me. I don't fucking know. But this is something that I would have been thinking about differently if I was mixing it, because I'd have been like, no, I really like that punch from the kick. But I wasn't thinking like that. I just want to feel that however I wanted to feel it, and that was it. And that's what I did. So, yeah. We went over the 808. We went over everything else. Yeah, that's it. That's the beat. You feel me? Yeah. The only differences from this and the mix is there a slight arrangement changes based on how the artist came vocally and stuff like that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't really have nothing else to say, so I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna flip this camera around real quick. Make sure that's switching. Blah blah blah. Yeah, so that was the beat for Early Bird. We're gonna do more breakdowns, so hopefully I'm gonna get more better, more concise with the process of explaining everything to y'all. Ooh, I did not go over my master chain, but honestly, I don't have a master chain. I don't master my beats either. This is probably why. Did I switch the screen back? Okay, yeah. Like all I do is put a limiter on it and raise the volume into the soft clipper. Like that's literally all I do. Sometimes I'll put some EQ on here, but that's it. Let me. Yeah, I just raised the ceiling all the way up. I raise the ceiling all the way up, then I, turn the gain up into the soft clipper until it sounds loud to me. Like that's literally it. That's how I've been doing it since fucking I don't know a long time. So, but sometimes I will put like a EQ on here if I just feel like it's not feeling right or exciting enough. I might just put a little EQ on there. But yeah. That's it. Let me switch that thing. Blxck. That is the beat breakdown to Early Bird by John H. Bravo featuring Blxck Kxng. Everything, the link is going to be in the description. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hopefully this was helpful or entertaining, insightful, whatever. If y'all got any type of videos y'all want me to make, let me know in the comments. And that's it. That's a rent app. Why am I talking like it's fucking 2010 talking about rent app? Nigga, that's a rap.